Convener Sir, good morning, sir. Once again, my dear students, good morning to all. Next topic, the circulatory system. Pulse rates, average of pulse rate, definition of heartbeats, definition of that means average of heartbeats. Okay, today I'm going to teach about the following two topics: matchstick stethoscope activity, label the internal parts of the heart, location of heart, importance of heart, functions of heart, internal structure of heart. Today, these topics discussed, ma. Okay, I'm going to share with one activity, matchstick stethoscope activity, ma. See, in this activity already in previous class, we learned about the what is the stethoscope. The stethoscope is one kind of instrument to measure the heartbeats, ma. The doctors use the instrument of stethoscope. It measures the heartbeat rate. You know, for a minute we calculate the heartbeat rate is 72. These are all in the learned in previous class. Today I am going to explain the matchstick stethoscope activity. Okay, I will share one video. Sir, కనిపిస్తుందా sir video? Sir,
Yes,
video
madam.
కనిపిస్తుంది
madam.
Yes, sir.
See, ma, raise your hand and take your fingers, touch with your wrist, just like we observed. We heard some sound, ma. We hear some sound, tick, 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 tick. Some sound is there. Okay. Next, what is it we observed? You identify in your pulse rate. Internal artery is there, ma. Artery once contracted, relaxation, is it notified the pulse rate? See, we take a matchstick and we take one this wooden pin and insert the matchstick, ma. Insert the matchstick. Just like kept in our wrist. Okay, what you will observe? The matchstick is they give some movements. Why? Because the inside of some vibrations is there. That is, it is called say like that. Identify the pulse rate. We identify the pulse rate. Okay, ma? Can you able to understand in this what is identify the pulse rate?
Yes, madam.
See, once again I give the explanation of this. Take the matchstick and what is the stethoscope is made by using matchstick. Using matchstick and a board pins, ma. We'll take the board pins and inserting from the bottom side in the wooden stick. Insert the bottom in the wooden stick. Next, place the matchstick stethoscope on your wrist. On your wrist. It is observed that movements occur in matchstick according the rhythmic pulse on the hand. We know the in our wrist, touch your fingers, just like we hear some sound. Just like we hear some sound. Tick, 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 tick sound is there. Internal the artery, once contraction and once relaxation is completion of the one pulse rate. Is called as rhythmic. Rhythmic means some produce sounds. The sounds it produce inside of the hand. It's just like you identify in your wrist. Okay. Next, the matchstick movement can be easily seen on hand due to movements. Just like some movements, we will show some movements, ma. The hand was based on heartbeats. We did internally connecting the pulse rate and heartbeats. Internal connection. That means the pulse rate, internal, the artery, one's relaxation, one contraction is called as it identifies the one pulse rate. Univer heartbeat, the heart covered with cardiac muscle. Once the cardiac muscle, once relaxation and once contraction is called as completion of the one heartbeat. That is both of internal connection with the pulse rate and heartbeat. Okay. Next, we know like that it is must be around 72 beats per minute. Already we learned in previous class also. Per minute, approximately the heartbeats and pulse rate is around to 70 to 90. It stands for just like we say 72 beats. Okay, this is the one identified in through the activity mastic stethoscope. Can you able to understand in this activity? Shall I move to next slide? Just like the mastic is, we observed some movements, it shows some movements. Just like inside, the vibrations are there, inside some sounds are there, inside some give the some shaking, that means some movements it gives like that. It is say like that, inside the vessel, inside artery is contraction, relaxation is through the like that. It is called, it say the pulse rate. It's identify the pulse rate. Can you able to understand? Shall I move to next slide? Okay. Now I'm going to explain the label the internal parts of the heart. We know one kind of the main organ of the internal body is called as heart. This main organ. Without in this organ, don't live this any all organisms. Don't live this. Okay. What is the label the internal parts of the heart? See in this diagram, the 10 parts are there, internal parts of the heart. The first one is superior vena cava, right arterium, tricuspid valve, right ventricle, papillary muscle, aorta, pulmonary artery, left arterium, bicuspid valve, median septum. These are also internal parts of the heart. Okay, ma. Next, what is the major parts of the heart? These are all the important, the internal parts of the heart. Superior vena cava, right arterium, tricuspid valve, right ventricle, papillary muscle, aorta, pulmonary artery, left arterium, bicuspid valve, median septum. These are all internal parts of the heart. What is the major parts, ma? What are the major parts? What, ma? What, Raviteja? See, what is the major parts of the human heart is? See in this diagram, superior vena cava, aorta, pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein, right arterium, left ventricle, inferior vena cava, right ventricle, cardiac muscle. These are all major parts of the heart. These are all internal parts of these are all there. But what is the major parts? The major parts is through the functioning is there in the heart. In these parts also very major part of the heart. Okay, can you able to in this diagram, can you able to understand in this diagram? Shall I move to next slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. I'm going to explain the what is heart, ma'am. What is heart? You see, heart is a hollow muscular organ. Hollow means inside empty space, ma'am. Inside of the body, empty space. But holes are there. That is, it's a hollow. Heart is a hollow muscular organ. Heart covered muscles, ma'am. Heart covered muscles is called as cardiac muscle. The cardiac muscle is, it helps to contraction and relaxation.
Extraction.
It helps to through the heartbeat. Okay, heart is a hollow muscular organ which by contracting rhythmically keeps up the circulation of the blood. We know the heart gives heartbeats, but the heartbeats we heard with rhythmically loved up, loved up, loved up, loved up. These are all some sounds it produced heart. It's like that we say loved up. It's called as it already in the previous class. It say like that systole and diastole. Systole means contraction, diastole means relaxation.
Relaxation.
Okay. This is it will hear with rhythmically the sounds it has. That time the blood circulation of the overall the body. It through the all parts of the body. The blood through the all parts of the body. It helps to the contraction and relaxation. It's called as one kind of heartbeat. The mainly, what is heart? Heart is hollow muscular organ. Hollow means empty space. Internal empty space is there. The heart is a covered muscle. Is called as cardiac muscle. It's like that. It's a muscular organ. Heart is a one kind of hollow muscular organ. That heart is by contracting and relaxation is rhythmically keeps up the circulation of the blood. The circulation of the blood through the all parts of the body. It helps to depend to the contracting and relaxation. That the contraction relaxation is completion of the one heartbeat. You know that the blood also circulating through the all parts of the body. Okay, ma, can you able to understand in this slide?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Okay. Next, I'm going to explain the what is the size of heart, what is the shape of heart, where is located in the heart from in our body. This right in this slide give the explanation, ma. See, the heart size is the closed fist, ma. Fist. Fist means ఒక పిడికిలి. ఇలా పిడికిలి బిగించినప్పుడు దీన్ని మనము ఫీస్ట్. ఇస్ లైక్ దట్ ఫీస్ట్. నీ యొక్క హార్ట్ కూడా నీ యొక్క ఫీస్ట్ షేప్ లో ఉంటుంది. ఇంత మాత్రమే ఉంటుంది. దట్ ఈస్ షేప్ ఆఫ్ హార్ట్. ద షేప్ ఆఫ్ హార్ట్ ఈస్ క్లోజ్డ్ ఫీస్ట్. వాట్ యు సే? వాట్ ఇస్ ద షేప్ ఆఫ్ హార్ట్? What is shape of heart? Closed fist. Closed fist. Pidikili. Okay? Pidikili. Okay, can you able to understand? Next,
Yes.
what is the shape of heart is apex, upper part and lower part. Apex is a blunt rounded point of cone. Cone. That means cone like that. Is a blunt rounded point of cone and base, the lower side, the base is flat and opposite of end of cone. Just like the heart shape is cone like structure, ma. Cone like structure. Next, where it is located from the heart? The heart is located in a thoracic cavity. Already in previous chapters, we learned what is the thoracic cavity. We know in our body, we divided two parts, ma. Two parts. Upper part is a that means it divided in our stomach. Underside it divided in the two parts. Upper part is say like the thoracic cavity. Lower part is say like the abdomen. Upper part it already located lungs and heart. Already in the second chapter we learned about the thoracic cavity situated in the lungs also. We know this heart also located from the thoracic cavity. We know in our body in the side way so many ribs are there. The ribs it consists of rib cage. See in this diagram. In this diagram it will show rib cage. In the sideway, it as located of the ribs. So many ribs are there. The ribs are through the one kind of cavity. That means rib cage. Okay. Inside rib cage, it situated lungs and heart. Lungs also situated in the inside of the rib cage. Heart also situated in the inside of the heart. Okay. The rib cage it gives helps to protection and supporting it through the parts of the heart and lungs. ఈ రిబ్ కేజ్ అనేది లోపల ఉన్నటువంటి నీ యొక్క హార్ట్ ని లంగ్స్ ని ఏం చేస్తుందంటే ఇట్ గివ్స్ అస్ ప్రొటెక్షన్. అది సేవ్ చేస్తుంది. ఒక ప్రొటెక్షన్ లో పెట్టి ఎటువంటి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ లేకుండా ఫంక్షనింగ్ జరగడానికి ఇట్ హెల్ప్స్ టు లైక్ దట్. ఈ రిబ్ కేజ్ అనేది నీ యొక్క సైడ్ నుంచి నీకు ఎముకలు అనేవి ఇట్లా కనిపిస్తుంది మా. ఇలా టచ్ చేసినప్పుడు కూడా ఇన్ లైక్ దిస్ సమ్ ఫీల్ హార్డ్. ఇక్కడ నీకు సైడ్ వేస్ అంతా కూడా నీకు రిబ్స్ ఉంటుంది. ఈ రిబ్స్ అంతా కూడా కనెక్ట్ అయ్యి ఒక రిబ్ కేజ్ లాగా ఏర్పడు, ఒక కేజ్ లాగా ఉంటాయి. ఈ కేజ్ లోపల ఇన్సైడ్ హార్ట్ లంగ్స్ అనేవి లొకేటెడ్ చేయబడి ఉంటాయి. కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్? ఓకే. ఇన్ అవర్ బాడీ divided two parts. Upper part say the thoracic cavity, in the lower part say the abdomen. In the lungs and the heart also located from the thoracic cavity. In this lesson, in this slide also, the heart located from thoracic cavity. Okay, can you able to understand? Shall I move to next slide?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Okay, ma'am. Next, what does your heart work? I give some explanation. How does your heart work? We know heart has a 4 chambers. Heart has how many chambers are there, ma'am?
4 chambers.
4 chambers.
The 4 chambers are left arterium or auricle, right arterium or auricle, right ventricle and left ventricle. These 4 types of chambers are there in our heart. Okay. Same like that 4 valves are there now. 4 chambers are 4 valves. It also has a valve that allow the blood to only flow in one direction. The valves it helps to allow the blood to only flow the only one direction. It maintains of no deviations of the blood flow. The valves also it helps to allow the blood to only flow in only one direction. It helps to valves. Chambers and valves are different. 4 chambers is one rooms like compartments like that. Walls is holes. Walls are holes. Chambers are apartments like that. 4 chambers, 4 walls differ. Okay.
Yes,
the working of heart. Heart is so many parts are there internally. Already in previous slide we learned. In this slide, heart as how to work in heart in our what is the heart working? The heart as a 4 chambers are there. Left and right ventricles, left and right arterium or auricles. Okay. Next, it helps to allow the blood to only flow in only one direction. This is the working of heart. Okay, I give some explanation in upcoming slides, ma. Okay, ma. Can you able to understand in this slide? Shall I move to next slide?
madam. Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Okay, ma. This is observed in this slide very carefully. The overall, the heart is contain of main components are there, ma. What the content of these main components are? The disturbance is there. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Don't talk.
How do we have to work?
Some disturbance is there. Unmute yourself. Okay. The heart contains these main components are there. What are the main components are? blood vessels, and 4 valves. Unmute yourself. Chandrasekhar. Chandrasekhar, unmute yourself. The heart contains. Okay. The heart contains 4 main components are there, ma. Main components are there. The first one is 4 chambers. Second one is vessels, blood vessels, and third one is 4 valves. This is the main components of in our heart, ma. Okay. The 4 chambers is functioning as this muscular compartments contract to pump blood. The chambers are with muscular compartments contract to pumping blood, ma. Pump to the blood through the all parts of the body. It helps to 4 chambers. Next, blood vessels, the functioning is these 2 blood structures. Blood vessels are one kind of 2 blood structures. These tubes conduct and direct flow the blood toward and away, front and back. Front and back, it flow the blood from the heart. It helps to blood vessel. ఇక్కడ బ్లడ్ వెసల్ ఏం చేస్తుంది? రక్తాన్ని హార్ట్ కి పంపింగ్ చేస్తుంది. అదర్ పార్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ ది బాడీ కూడా పంపింగ్ చేస్తుంది. దిస్ ఇస్ లైక్ దట్ ఇట్ హెల్ప్స్ టు ద బ్లడ్ వెసల్స్ ఇట్ హెల్ప్స్ టు టువర్డ్ అండ్ అవే ఫ్రమ్ ది హార్ట్. హార్ట్ నుంచి ఆల్ పార్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ ది బాడీకి, ఆల్ పార్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ ది బాడీ నుంచి హార్ట్ కి. Front and backward. The transpiration, the circulation of this like that, ma. That is, it helps to blood vessels. Okay. Next, again 4 valves are there, ma. The 4 valves as it functioning is these flaps help prevent the black flow of blood through the heart in order to keep it moving in one direction. The valves is one whole like structures. The valves also it helps to flow the blood in front and backward, just like through the one direction, not in the deviations. Only through the one direction it flow the blood from the heart to all parts of the body, all parts of the body to heart. It helps to 4 valves. These are all main components of the heart, ma. Keep in our minds, this is the functioning of in our heart. These main components are there. The main components are 4 chambers, vessels, 4 valves. These chambers, vessels, valves is mainly functioning in our heart. During the all activities in our heart, from the flow the blood and back to blood and forward and towards and away. These are all during the activities. It maintain of these components from the heart. Okay, can you able to understand?
Yes,
Can you
madam.
able to next slide?
Yes, madam.
Okay, ma'am. First, I explain the 4 chambers, ma'am. Explain the 4 chambers. Okay, the 4 chambers of in our heart, 2 ventricles and 2 auricles, ma'am. This like the arteria is called as auricles. Okay, the auricles is called as 2 superior chambers. What is say? 2 superior chambers is called as receiving chambers. Blood receiving chambers. Blood receiving chambers is called as auricles of arteria. Okay. Next, the auricles, the functioning is blood from veins enter the arteria. What is the veins? Veins is one kind of blood vessel. Veins are one kind of blood vessel. The auricles is collection of the blood and through the veins enter the auricles. These are all the functioning of undertaking by auricles or arteria. Not a arteries. Arteria arteries differ, ma. Auricles, arteries differ. Veins, ventricle differ. Okay, keep in our minds. Don't confusion of this scientific words. Okay, the four chambers of heart, two auricles, two ventricles is called as four chambers. Left auricle, right auricle, right ventricle, left ventricle. These are all four chambers. How many chambers are there? Moshmita,
Chambers, madam.
okay.
Four chambers, madam.
Four chambers. What are they?
Horizontal two chambers and vertical two chambers, madam. Chamber.
Right auricle, left auricle or atria,
Left
Left ventriculars and right ventriculars.
very good.
ventricle,
Right
right
ventricle and
atrium.
left ventricle. Okay. How many chambers? Four
Four
chambers.
chambers, madam.
Chambers.
Two are auricles, two are ventricles. Two are left and right auricles. Again, two are left and right ventricles.
Left and
These
right
are
are.
four chambers. Auricles, we say like that, receiving chambers. The blood is receiving from the heart. Okay. The auricles is say like that, receiving chambers.
Receiving chambers.
One kind of superior chambers also. Okay, ma. Next, ventricles also. Again, two left ventricle and right ventricle.
Right
ventricle.
Okay. Can you able to understand the four chambers?
Yes, madam.
Ventricles also two inferior chambers. The first auricles also superior chambers. Ventricles also inferior chambers.
Inferior chambers.
Okay. In this ventricles is called as pumping chambers. Pumping. The blood is pumping. The first is auricles is receiving chambers. The second was ventricles pumping chambers. Pumping the blood through the all parts of the body. Through the all parts of the body. The four chambers are there. First two chambers, receiving chambers.
Receiving chambers.
Two chambers, pumping chambers.
Pumping chambers.
Okay, ma? The two chambers is auricles or atria is called as superior chambers. Is one kind of receiving chambers.
Yes.
The blood is receiving from the heart. Same like that, ventricles also, two inferior chambers is called as pumping. The blood
Pumping
also,
the blood, madam.
pumping the blood through the all
Blood.
parts of the body. Through the all
Body.
parts of the body. Okay, can you able to understand? Okay. These auricles and ventricles also, four chambers are there. These chambers covered thick muscular walls. Thick muscular walls are there, ma. Inside increase the force of pumping action. The pumping action that time the force also increase internal of auricles and ventricles also some force also increased. Why? Why? Because pumping of the blood and receiving of the blood inside them contraction and relaxation is doing to like that. Okay. Next, these taking like that auricles and ventricles separately it during the activities, ma. It during the activities. Two chambers is receiving the blood. Another
Receiving chambers.
chambers is pumping the blood.
Pumping the blood, madam.
Both are the four chambers. It is divided in the during the activities from the heart to other parts of the blood through the blood and other parts, all parts of the body and sent to the heart and through the blood processing, ma. The flow, the blood through the blood and it take the two chambers and another two chambers. One kind of two chambers is receiving chambers, another two chambers is pumping chambers. These four chambers, it helps to through the blood overall the body from the heart
Body.
and heart to all parts of the body, all parts of the body to heart.
Heart.
It towards and away. Can you able to understand ma in this line?
Yes, madam.
These are all four chambers. Ma. Heart has how many chambers are there?
Four
chambers.
chambers, madam.
What are they? What are they?
Left and right arteria, left and right ventricles.
Right ventricle, right atrium.
Very good, ma. Okay. Shall I move to next slide?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Okay, thank you. Okay, ma. Next, another one major component of the heart, blood vessels. Blood vessels, the functioning is blood vessels are a network of tubes that carry blood throughout entire the body. It maintains the network. Already blood vessels are one kind of tube-like structures. In these tube-like structures, that carry the blood throughout the entire the body. Okay. Already we know learned in the previous class, the blood vessels are how many types?
3 types.
What are they?
Madam.
Arteries,
Arteries, veins, and capillaries.
capillaries. Capillaries are there? How many types are there?
3 types, madam.
What are they? What are they?
White blood cells, red blood cells, and platelets.
Very good, very good. These are all blood vessels, ma. The blood vessel, the main functioning is blood vessels are a network of tubes that carry blood throughout the entire the body. It helps to blood vessels. Already the blood vessels also has a 3 types are there: arteries, veins, and capillaries. Capillaries again 3 types are there: arteries, double and blood platelets. These are all the main functioning is carry blood throughout the entire the body.
Entire our body.
Okay, ma, can you able to understand in this slide?
Yes, madam.
Okay, already we know blue color indicate the vessels are say like that veins, ma. Red color indicate the vessels
Arteries.
are like that arteries. Okay. Okay. Shall I move to next slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam.
Next, again, I give some explanation of the walls. Already, how many walls are there in our heart? 4 walls are there.
4 walls, madam.
See, ma, already holes are there. In this picture, observe very carefully. 4 walls are there. The walls, the main functioning is allow blood to flow only one direction. What is the main functioning of walls?
Allowing blood to flow in one direction.
Only one direction, ma. అది ఒక క్రమమైన పద్ధతిలోనే రక్తాన్ని అది పంపింగ్ చేస్తుంది, తిరిగి రిసీవింగ్ చేస్తుంది. దానికి ఒక డైరెక్షన్ ని మెయింటైన్ చేయాలి అంటే ఈ వాల్స్ మాత్రమే హిట్ హెల్ప్ చేస్తుంది. అంటే ఇన్నర్ హార్ట్ 4 చాంబర్స్ తో పాటు ఈ 4 వాల్స్ కూడా చాంబర్స్ లోపలే ఉంటుంది. ఈ వాల్స్ అన్ని కూడా ఈ యొక్క బ్లడ్ ని ఏం చేస్తుంది? Toward away from chestun. That means it maintain only one direction. It flow the maintain of only one direction through the blood, all parts of the body to heart to all parts of the body. Okay. Again, the 4 walls are bicapsid value, tricapsid value, pulmonary semilunar value, aortic semilunar value. These are all 4 walls are there. Is mainly the walls also it undertaking 2 walls, ma. The major 2 walls are there. The atrioventricular valves, semilunar valves. The atrioventricular valves it undertaking of 2 walls, bicapsid value and tricapsid value. Valve. Tricapsid valve, tricapsid valve undertaking. The major valve is called as atrioventricular valves. Again, semilunar valves undertaking again 2 valves, pulmonary semilunar valve, aortic